So I've been seeing videos lately of brothers talking about men mental happiness and men mental health and all these things, and how like men don't have a lot of support with their mental health. Nobody has support with their mental health because we on an earth planet where our energy is being used, and the fact that we don't know how to control our emotions, right? This is being used by archons, extraterrestrials, aliens, whatever you want to call it, right? They usurping off this energy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna make a whole different video on this, but my head's been fucked up since I watched that documentary. You know, I watched the documentary, and yo, they just wiped my memory. I can't even think of the name of the documentary no more, bro. But it was literally the documentary with David Wilcock in it, and they went over like all of these conspiracies, right? They was talking about the debt slave system, all these things. But you gotta understand this: most women, their energy, their emotional, their anything they're going through, it could be used to create more fiat. So women's mental health, right? Hold on, let me get to it. So the movie is called Above Majestic, bro. I just don't know why I couldn't think of that name. It's just a weird, it's like a name that just don't stick with what you watching. Like, they shouldn't have named it Above Majestic. But it really is Above Majestic, right? But here's the thing. Women mental health is tied to money in business. Men's mental health is tied to business too, but men's mental health is tied to revolution. You know? So men's mental health and getting their mind right will never be promoted, because that's when the revolution truly happens. Y'all don't want to hear it like this, but this is the truth. If all men are healthy in their mind, right? And if all men have a society where women are acting how they're supposed to in their natural state, the world is moving in a natural state, then men can thrive. Then men can see the things that are wrong within the world, right? Let's just say you got a family. You can see things better. But if you're living for comfort and pleasure, or if your mental health is fucked up, then you can't see these things. But with women mental health creates more business. Women's mental health creates more corporations, more sell you flowers and trinkets and diamonds and gifts. And why do you think the mall is for? The mall is for women's mental health. Shopping is for women's mental health. All that stuff, catalogs and stuff. It's not that, oh, if you're a man and you shop, you're feminine or no shit like that. Because like men, we do all these things too, but we don't fucking value them at the highest level that women do. Like women, bro, they will sit there and get dressed and they be, oh, I don't want to wear that. Oh, I'm gonna change this. Or I gotta redo my whole makeup. Instead of us, we like, bro, I just want to get out. We finna do what we gotta do and come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might got some little fly shit on right now, a little streetwear, but I was going to work. You know, and I was shooting a snippet. You know what I'm saying, to my music. But you can't compare your journey with women, and you can't compare your journey as a man, if you a man as to a woman, or if you a woman to a man, because everybody is being, it don't matter what color you is, what skin color you is, everybody energy is being usurped by fucking archons, period. And they say that there's good extraterrestrials here, right? But that you could tap in with, I guess that's high vibration, good vibration, you put it like that, right? Or certain energies you could tap in with, or people that's trying to help cultivate us further. But if you got a legion of motherfuckers here that's trying to keep us stuck here and drain our energy and all this shit, and keep us dumb, and basically have our brain not using a high percentage of our brain, they were saying they like, and you know what's crazy too? Yeah, I want to talk about that Above Majestic shit. That's gonna be the next video though, right? So in this video, we're gonna talk about this badass mental health shit, right? Because a lot of people want to say like, oh, they don't care about men's mental health. They don't care about women's mental health neither, bro. They just use women. They just they lie. Society lie to women to make it seem like they value and love their mental health, so they can spend more dollars and they can be better consumers, you know? That's why they celebrate all the holidays. That's why all them commercials, a lot of that shit, the advertisements, the media, all the shit is aimed at them, because they actually spend money and buy. They actually give actual energy. Women fully invest in things. You know, men, we have step shit. So they know they ain't gonna get us to believe shit. We not gonna believe it because we got a logical brain, you know? But women, they're being manipulated on a different frequency. So men being manipulated too. That's why they feel depressed or not. The man's mental health and all this shit. That's because you talking about this shit and you thinking about this shit too much. The more you ponder and think on it, the more it's gonna create the entity for it to exist. The reason why men's mental health didn't exist back then is because we didn't allow it to exist. We didn't allow that weak ass mentality, that weak ass energy to get pushed on to people. Because every single person goes through turmoil in their mind, in their life. That's a part of the fucking life journey. So what the fuck is y'all talking about mental health? Nobody's gonna be sound and peaceful on a war planet. The planet is at fucking war. What do you think is gonna happen sometimes? But this is the thing, people don't view it as that, so they can't get to peace. See, if you never at war, you just thinking it's chaos, or this is how it's naturally supposed to be. I go up, I go down. I go up, I go down. All the thoughts you think are not even yours. This is why I know there's certain parts of my day where these thoughts get to lingering on me, or when I'm doing certain things, these thoughts are more strong on me. Like, for example, when I'm in my own element, like I just got off work, right? It's 5:30 a.m. in the morning right now. When I'm at 3:30 a.m., I'm ready to kill somebody. Yeah, I'm ready to kill somebody. When I clock into work, I'm ready to kill somebody. When I'm sitting in line, waiting to clock in, check in, I'm ready to kill somebody. Nigga, when I'm trying to leave the establishment because I picked up my what I had to pick up, and there's 5 cars blocking me in, and they're not supposed to be parked there, but they're rushing to work because they're good goyim and they don't want to not miss their time. But instead of waking up early, they're gonna rush later and block people in that woke up early to be here, and you're trying to park in parks that not a park. I want to kill somebody, you know. But all of that is low energy feeding off. So I got my energy fed off of this AM, you know. But that's all they getting. That's the most they getting. And I realize throughout our days, especially when you do shit you don't want to be doing, the archons eat at you, for real. But that's enough for this video, man. That mental health thing, men's mental health, women's mental health, everybody has mental health issues, right? Everybody has, but stop calling it mental health. That's the thing too. The way people even talk is so fucking weak. I have mental health. We have mental health issues. Shut your bitch ass up, bro. Everybody has adversity. That's a part of the fucking journey. Nigga, when you die, you can't feel none of this shit. All of this is shit on human earth we here to experience. So back then, I'm not saying that there's not things that we need to talk to and work through, but instead of trying to victim blame another species or somebody else, another slave, all women are slaves just as much as men are slaves. It's a human thing. I'm about to get in the next video, bro. Y'all need to watch the next video, because I'm going to be talking about the galactic slave prison system that they fucking really got on Earth, bro.